Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Anonymous Budgeter. If you guys are new here, welcome and thank you for watching this video. And if you are a returning subby, thank you for stopping by again. I really do appreciate it. So here on my channel, I'm documenting my debt payoff journey towards paying off $78,000, well, over $78,000 in student loans over the next 18 months. I'm also sharing a lot about my personal finance, my financial goals, and my road towards financial independence and peace. So if you're on a similar journey or if this is something that you're interested in, please consider following my channel, liking this video, and turning on your notifications so you don't miss any uploads from me. In this video, I'm going to do like a cash envelope or cash wallet unstuffing because I do get paid on Friday and I wanted to go ahead and kind of like review my budget as well as like kind of like unstuff my envelope. And yeah, that's what the video is going to be like. I haven't really planned what I'm going to say, so hopefully I don't ramble too much, but let's get right into it. Hopefully before you guys watch this video, I have uploaded my updated debt confession, and I was so happy to come back and like kind of tell you guys I'm literally under $100,000 in student loans. When I had paid it off and kind of brought it down to that amount, I was so excited. I was so happy, like you have no idea. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to come back on here, because a lot of the things that I did, I didn't document it. It was just like in the moment. For my personal envelope, there's nothing in there. You guys, we are in July 10th. It's the 10th of the month. I have 20 more days to go, 21 more days, like 3 more weeks. I have nothing in personal. She's done. I only have like 10 cents left. I went out yesterday with my mom because they're both off and I'm celebrating a birthday. You guys, I'm like in my last decade of my 30s. Insanity. This money right here is literally like my birthday money, but it's already gone. It's already been spent because I had plans, y'all. I already had planned for this money and I was waiting. So I'll talk to you about like what I got later on in the video, but let's get through this. What I'm doing is these are the categories that I can tend to overspend in, and I really want to kind of like be very intentional about it and watch it like a hawk and track everything. I gave myself cash. Now, for my groceries, I did, do grocery shopping in the beginning of the month. And then yesterday I went to Walmart and Presidente. And so I'm supposed to have $71 left. So I'm going to take this $5 and put it over here. I do have about like $71. Now, I did like a little mini pre-budget forecast for paycheck number 2, just because I'm going to New York first weekend of August and the budget is really tight, y'all. That week I only have like $71 that I have to have last for 2 weeks, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So I'm praying that I at least have an extra $50 that I can roll over at the end of this paycheck into the next one, because guys, I'm cooked if I don't do that. But for gas, I do have $100 left. I haven't gassed up my car yet, and I'm supposed to have $100 left on there. I haven't gassed up my car. I do have to work this weekend. It's gonna be my long stretch weekend, and so I do need to gas up actually today. So after I film this later on, I'm gonna do that. And I have a gifts category. I want to put an extra $50 in there, not even 50. When I do my budget, I'll tell you guys how much I'm gonna put in there, because I'm going to a baby shower. No, not a baby shower. I'm going to my roommate's baby's first birthday. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see him. So he's turning 1 and I'm super excited. I'm gonna get his gift. They live all the way in Washington State, so I'm gonna buy his gift on Amazon, and then I'm gonna like mail it to them. But I do get paid on Friday, so I'll wait until I get paid and I'll buy it over the weekend. And then this is like my deposit envelope. So this $5 is gonna go into there. So we can toss her in there. And that's basically it for at least the envelopes. Now, I got birthday money from my parents, which is just $100 they each give me. And it's literally like a tradition. It's every year. That's what I get from them. So I had a list of like what I wanted for my birthday. I went to Sephora and I spent $42.80. I also went to Ulta and I spent $65.42. And I'm really mad about Ulta because I had a 10% off 50, and I literally didn't use it, and I'm so mad. Ugh. Then I also went to CVS and just bought a couple stuff, but I did have some coupons, so I'm really happy that I only spent $3.36. My total ended up being $135.42. The balance that I have is about $64.58. I don't have $4 extra, so I'm just gonna take $60 out of there, put the 140 in my deposits.
I could probably take a $5. I do have $4 in there, so I'm probably just gonna do this. Yeah. Right.
So for my deposits, I'm gonna have 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 260, 270, 275, 280, 281, 282, 283. So that's $283. And this money I have to deposit back into the bank. So if you're wondering how I pay for my expenses, I do use my credit card, pay for everything. But again, I do track everything. So if I have to go to the grocery store, if I know I only have $5, before I even go to the grocery store, I'm on the app. If I have to go to Walmart or Aldi to see what can $5 get me. Okay. If I don't have the money to pay for it, then it's not gonna happen. I'll probably have to try to take money from another category, or something like that. But for the most part, that's kind of how I work that out. This is my actual spending money, which I have $64 left. I was gonna deposit that like into savings, but I don't have anything in personal, so I'm actually going to put that into my personal category. Now I also want to go briefly over my budget for paycheck number one. I'm getting paid tomorrow, and for right now, this is the paycheck number one. These are all the expenses that I have. So I'm just working through like $2,000 right off the bat. It's coming off my account, out of my account into my high yield savings account. I have the only sinking fund that I'm really working on. I just have two of them. This is utilities. Then I have my Planet Fitness subscription that's coming out. My Progressive is also a sinking fund. I do have a substantial amount of money in my like car maintenance, car savings, and I also include my Progressive, which is for my car insurance. I don't have a lot of money in there. My car is like 10 years old, but she's a trooper. I have a Honda Civic. I'm never getting rid of her. She's pushing 190,000 miles. She's like 187,000, but she rides brand new. And I'm always getting my oil change, always, doing getting what needs to be done. I do need to go and like have like my spark plug, like my cabin filter changed. So I have to like schedule that before the end of the summer. I don't really want to go to the dealership. I do tend to go to Walmart to get my oil change. So I'll see where, if they do have that in their, servicing thing at Walmart. If not, I'll probably just go to the dealership. I don't have like a mechanic that I go to faithfully. I think they're all scammers, so I really don't trust them. I have a subscription that's coming out for $20, and I also put $100 into a vacation fund. I know a lot of people think like, oh, if you're paying off debt, you shouldn't be going on vacation. But guess what? I am. For my mental health and well-being, I am going on vacation. I just think it's important. At least to me. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but like, guys, I'm budgeting for it. I'm using cash only. Just let me have this. Please just let me have this. Okay, vacations are important. I want to know, for the people that are like, you've gone through like a debt payoff journey, did you still travel? Was that something that was important to you, or did you really sacrifice and you were just like, no, I'm literally not going to be spending a dime? Let me know down below, because I know it's controversial. A lot of people don't think that you should be traveling, but I'm gonna travel. So the total that I have in terms of like all the bills and stuff that I'm going to be paying off, that's gonna be $2,517, and it's high because it includes my minimum payment of $2,000 a pay period for my nail net. And so the balance that I'm going to have is $1,087, because my paycheck number one, I'm expected to I get holiday pay, which I didn't even think I was going to get, but I'm getting $3,604. So yeah, I'm gonna be balanced $1,087. I'm also going to take out my cash envelope for gas and groceries, and I'm going to budget for groceries $175 and gas $155. So that's going to be $330. And then that I'm going to have a balance of 187 minus 330. So of that $757, I also have gifts because I do want to buy like a birthday gift for my friend, and I have like the baby's first birthday that I have to spend on. So that leaves me with $607. I have a balance of $607. I think I really want to try to get a month ahead with my rent. So I think I'm going to save $375 for rent. I want to put $200 for my trip to New York City, and then the remainder, which is going to be like $32, will be rollover money. So that's just going to be like a buffer or cushion in my account so that, like if anything, hopefully $32 can cover any overspending. But I don't know. I'm going to New York only for 3 days. I'm hopeful that $200 a day will be enough because Sundays when I'm leaving and I'm not gonna do anything on Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, $100 a pop. I'm really not gonna do too much. I'm not gonna be spending a lot. If I gotta make my sandwiches at home and bring it with me, I'm gonna do that. Okay. And I'm saving family too, so I don't have to worry about like Airbnb or anything like that. Just kind of if I want to spend anything, that's really what I have to worry about. Because I know that paycheck number two is going to be really tight. Because again, rent, my minimum $2,000. Yeah, there's not going to be a lot to put towards spending. So if I can squeeze $100 extra in here, it all depends on if I can be really good and not spend too much in groceries and have a little bit saved up for gas. Because no matter what, I have to like get gas to go to work. So to make that money. So yeah, and then we'll see for gifts if I can. I mean, I do have a sinking fund for gifts actually, so I might not even need to use my money for my paycheck, which I'll probably end up doing because I could probably roll that into my New York City trip and kind of have 350 with me. And anything over that I don't spend, I can have it for like groceries and gas as a backup. I think this should work out. Again, I mentioned the budget is really, really tight. When I tell you like it's tight, it's no joke. It's not about like how much money you make, is how you spend it. I choose to put the majority of my money that I earn, my income, towards paying off my student loans. The next 18 months is gonna be rough, you guys, but it's necessary because I really do want to pay it off. And my trip to New York was kind of a little bit spontaneous. I really didn't have to go, to be honest, but I really do want to spend this time with my friends, and I kind of need a little break of my job before I go into like the busy season of work. And so that lasts for a couple of months. And honestly, I always need a little bit of a mental break. So hopefully the memories will last. And New York won't be like a ball of fire because I know it's super hot over there, but nothing that I haven't seen before because Florida's always hot year round. So yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you did like, let me know. And the question for this video is, let me know, like I had mentioned earlier, if while you're on a debt-free journey, if you're still taking vacations, do you put on credit cards or do you pay cash? Because I'm paying mine out of pocket cash. Okay. And if you've paid off your student loans, let me know if you actually went on vacations, or you are super disciplined. You're that girl or that guy and you didn't even go on vacations. You didn't go on vacation. Everything just went into savings or paying off debt because you're like the final boss, honestly. Happy Monday or whichever day that you're watching this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.